Your Excellency, we're so honored that you're here. We're honored. I heard from so many other diplomats about you that I couldn't wait to meet you because you have a tremendous amount of friends. We also have some friends too. This is live to our 70 million Facebook followers. You know, I was asked by Jared Kushner in the White House, he said, Mike, you're in the top 30 on Facebook in the world. What's your secret? And you have more Facebook followers than the president has Twitter followers. And I said, it's very simple. We have two words we tied together, Jerusalem and prayer. We called it the Jerusalem prayer team. Everyone says the word Jerusalem and everyone says the word prayer. And by the way, I was in Saudi Arabia with MBS, the Crown Prince, and I said, we love your country. We have 75,000 followers here. What, he said? You have followers here? Absolutely. We have more than 11 million followers in Muslim countries. Israel didn't know it had that many friends, but it does have that many friends. This is a historic week. Our whole vision is combating anti-Semitism. But who could possibly have believed that the leaders of the world would come here to stand with the Jewish people against anti-Semitism? I've been here 2 other times with world leaders, and it's both been at funerals, not resurrections. But this is a very, very important week, and this is a very, very important president that understands the power of moral clarity. You know, why did the world, all of them, the nations, close their borders to the Jews? Why? You know, when I wrote the book, I was shocked. Because, Ari, I found the businesses were operating. IBM, Coca-Cola, Ford, GM, and the biggest pharmaceutical plant in the world in Auschwitz, making money off of slave labor. And those companies, most of them were American corporations, doing business in the 30s and throughout the world. How is it possible? It's possible when people have the virus of anti-Semitism. They become blind to everything. Thank God your country never got a case of that blindness. And thank God that you've come here. You know, we believe with all our hearts that God will bless those who bless Israel and curse those who curse Israel. All of the nations that cursed Israel don't exist anymore. They're in the ash heaps of history. But this state is thriving, and the nations that have blessed Israel are also thriving, including our nation. I want to mention one more thing, and then I'm going to close with my message. I was here at the David Citadel Hotel having dinner with the chief rabbi of Moscow the night that Donald Trump won. And the rabbi looked at me and he said to me, he's going to win. I said, you think so? He said, I know so. Why? Because of our scripture reading for this week. I said, what is it? The story of Abraham and the blessing and the curses. This president wants to bless Israel, and God's going to bless him and give him the presidency. It might have sounded very simplistic, but I can tell you, as one of 25 evangelical leaders, we delivered the presidency to Donald Trump by a landslide, and we'll do it again because of his moral clarity, his support for the state of Israel, and the support for our values. You have the same thing, Madam President, and we applaud you. God bless you.